Welcome into the Pioneer Podcast, episode 159, I believe. We're here in the studio. Myself, Jarrett, Soup, and Say is in studio. Say's been with us a couple times online, and then he was back in the old... where you were back in the old studio? Where were you? You were in here before?
Once.
Hey, what 2v2 scenarios would we win in? And then what would you... Like, if we went up against each other in something right now, what would us two win in? And what would you two win in?
Basketball.
Basketball, yeah. You'd
What
win
about,
in basketball? We'd probably win in...
It doesn't have to be sports.
Video games, maybe.
Video games, they probably win.
Yeah, they would.
Well, it depends on what...
What about, like, the main paintball course we always go to with the
Hell
inflatables?
no, I hate paintball. I'm scared to death.
Okay, so you guys
being hit by paintball?
Oh, remember we went for Cooley's birthday or something forever ago?
Yeah.
I hid, and then whenever people started shooting, I said, I'm out. I've never been hit.
What about
I love
10 minutes to eat as many wings as possible? I'm worried about Joe.
God,
it's me versus Joe.
It really is.
But then I'm sorry, it's you versus
Jarrett. I think I
can-
beat Jarrett.
I think you
me
could
and
get
Joe
me.
will be close.
See, but Say, I think you would be... If we're going for speed, like speed and amount, I think
wouldn't be
you
good.
struggle.
No.
Because-
Okay.
I rip
But
them
if we were
apart.
going for stamina, for like length...
Yeah.
Or the cleanest wing, the cleanest bone.
Yeah.
2v2 amazing race.
I'm not running for shit.
No, no. You don't have to
like
run.
it. I hate the
You
Amazing
just gotta.
Race.
You gotta. Have you ever seen it?
That's
horrible.
Is that show still on?
Dude, you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
get like
still
you
on.
gotta read clues and get on planes and get on
That is a
trains
cool-
and stuff and like solve puzzles. Like you'll start in New York and you're gonna end up in London.
Is that
Well,
like...
I'm a challenger.
I would say,
challenge.
Isn't that crazy? Say that, and the fact I don't know if anybody watching this or listening to this knows of the Challenger, watches it. But did I tell you that I met Soup? That I met Fessy and Josh
Where were
from
they?
the Challenge
In Pittsburgh?
They came to the Pirate game throughout the first pitch, and I got to meet both.
Or
of them.
do they have Pittsburgh ties or did
No, they were here. I
our
don't
social
know.
media team was just like, let's reach out.
I forget. It was my boss that reached out to him, and I forget what they were there for. They were at some club at Pittsburgh doing something.
Do you think
and, both really cool? They were really, really cool. Fessy surprised the hell out of
Is
him. He was
Fessy
really
massive?
big, but he was the nicest dude. Like,
Oh,
he's totally different from what he was like on the show.
He's
I haven't watched that show at all, and I hate those game shows, like the competition
hater,
shows.
bro.
I can't stand those. But
He's a
one
hater.
thing that I know, if we were gonna do that, I don't know a lot of them, but I remember a couple. I'm not gonna say the one that I know first because I would say you would do well in it.
Tunnel Brawl?
The Hall Brawl?
Hall Brawl.
Hall Brawl.
That you would do well in the Hall Brawl. But then, do you remember the one? You guys will remember this more clearly than I do. I think the girl's name was Ninja.
Ninja, yeah.
Ninja.
What
And they climbed up something. They were putting pegs in.
oh my God, the girl.
she choked.
well,
She came down and she did the what is that? RVD or who is that?
that's
DMX. Yeah. D-Generation X. And then, but she put the thing in the wrong.
She forced it in a spot.
Yeah.
And so then they called it back, and Ninja went and touched it and won.
Yeah.
She was in Ninja's face doing the
Dude,
suck it.
Do you
Yeah,
remember the
I
one?
remember that.
Which season was it when they had the big rope and they had to go through the cars to like create a knot?
Oh,
and then you had
Jay
to take
beat,
it out.
Jay beat what's
the
CT?
CT.
Yeah.
It was
That
like
was
the biggest
crazy.
upset ever.
Yeah.
And I wish, if you like watch the show, you'll know what we're talking
Yes.
about. It's basically like,
Dude, it's like a modern Survivor.
yeah,
almost.
it's kind of like Survivor, and like there's like
way
elimination
crazier.
games and that
Daily challenge.
it depends on daily challenges. You get sent into elimination, and if
Would
like
you like doing that?
I think
If
it'd be
I had the
I would
stamina,
like to.
yes.
I think I could be pretty good. I think I could be a pretty good. I think besides if I got in it was so
Would
funny
you like
when
the
I
social
thought about,
aspect of the
yes,
game?
Yes,
I think
that
I
would
could
be
be
the
really.
best
I think
part.
I could be really
So
good
I
at
think
that.
that'd be the best.
But like when I met Fessy, I thought about like if I was in a hall brawl with him, he would kill me.
Yeah.
Like I would be like
Yeah.
so it would I would have to be in an elimination with like brains or like speed
Yeah.
against him because like if it was a hall brawl, if people don't know that it's literally like
Plexiglass.
It's a corridor.
yeah,
it's a corridor.
plexiglass that goes. It's about like maybe 3 feet wide, and you just got to sprint down the hall and just
First one on the other
smash
side
into somebody.
wins.
And first one on the other side wins. But that's our that was our quick rant on the challenge and Fessy Soup. I wanted to get into. You just had said something. Oh my god!
Yeah, we got big
said
issues.
something that you had issues
We
about
got
your
big issues.
clothes.
I don't know what's going on. We have unbelievable detergent. We have these new little smelly ball things.
Great stuff.
What are those?
Are they the scent beads?
The
Yeah,
Unstoppables?
They smell unbelievable.
Yeah, really good stuff.
And I think I know the issue. Sammy told me what's going on, but my shirt stinks and it just got washed. I think it's because when I sweat in it and I let it sit in my dirty clothes for a day or two and don't wash it immediately, it needs washed twice. Like I think
I don't think so.
my shirt stinks.
I
Do you
don't
leave
think
it?
so.
Do you,
wash.
do you
Yeah, but
wash it and then leave it in the wash for a while?
No. I like say I go and sweat in this. The same shirt right now that I'm wearing that stinks. It just got washed last night, which was Tuesday, but I sweated in it on Sunday and it didn't get washed until Tuesday. I think it needs washed same day. This type of material.
No,
Like, it's almost
usually
like
So
a dry fit.
something's not
A
right.
wash should get the stench
Yeah.
off.
Even if it's
You
like
got
sweaty.
Something, yeah.
You got like rotten
Yeah.
water or something.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did
I
you
don't
get? Is this a
know.
new? Did you get new washer?
Detergent?
Because this is at your new house, right?
Yes.
And did you get a new washer and dryer, or this is like old?
Yeah. No, it's the same washer and dryer, but not all my clothes stink. It's just it's like a random shirt here and there, and I think it's my workout shirts. I don't know what's going on, dude.
I mean, maybe it's not. Is it your clothes? That shirt.
It might be me. It might be me.
Well, you've been working out pretty hard.
Yeah,
Speaking
but
of working out,
I still put deodorant
congratulations, by the
on.
way.
Yeah, thanks.
On
It's
your,
it's Jub
what
and
did
Say.
you? What did you? I saw that they were all that picture.
Yeah, that was my 100th class at that.
Oh,
facility.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean-
I was wondering what that meant.
If you didn't have that shirt on and you sweat, do you stink when you sweat?
No, dude, I'll tell you this. I had work clothes on earlier and I smelled fine. I put this on and it stinks. I put another workout shirt on 2 days
So
ago.
that
and
stunk. It stunk
Maybe-
before
what
you.
It's
about-
something with sweating in my clothes.
what
and
about-
it's not,
here's-
the sweat's not getting out?
When you dry your clothes, maybe was it like maybe damp and it maybe wasn't
There-
fully dried,
Maybe.
and
There-
you put it away and it kind of just got all.
There have
dude,
been
my
some
biggest-
times when my shirts and stuff have stunk, like because they don't dry correctly.
That might be it. Maybe the loads are too big. I'm putting in the wash.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Definitely,
it.
I bet that's
Well, yeah, that could be it. Because if it's too much, then it can't clean it right.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
that might
because
be
this
it.
this is my biggest, like, this would be my own personal
What-
pet peeve, stinking.
What do you guys? How often do you wash your clothes?
Well, Cooley says every time he wears anything, he puts it in the wash. That's
Oh, boy.
insane.
Oh boy.
No, I mean,
No.
like if I'm
jeans, probably every third time I wear the jeans. Is that gross?
maybe two.
I mean, I'm not sweating in my
I'm
jeans.
fine. I remember listening to you guys were talking about this. I'm okay with like if you were just like sitting around in a shirt, like
It truly depends what you do.
Yes.
yeah,
To me, like if you're doing nothing, you don't need to just wash
No.
it because you were in it. I don't care if you were in it for 30 seconds. If you were sweating your ass off
Yeah.
and it's disgusting, you have to wash.
that's funny. We were talking about this because Cooley just went on a trip. I think he's down in St. Pete right now, and I went to wash clothes yesterday. I opened up the washer and he had some clothes left in there, and they actually stunk pretty bad because it was like a couple days that
Yeah.
were sitting in there. And he had 3 of our like what are they called? Not doilies, but like place like the
Eat on?
the placemats or whatever. I don't know what. There were 3 of them in the wash, and I meant to ask him what happened. They were just like 3.
Yeah, do you put those
placemats.
in your washer or your
Well, and
dishwasher?
we washed, and then I put them in the dryer, and now they're all like they're not like flat anymore.
Yeah,
they're
that's
all
probably
like
a
wrinkled up.
dishwasher. That's probably a dishwasher
oh
thing.
boy,
your
we kinda
your
ruined
work
these.
clothes. Do you wash that every day?
And they never get worn twice.
Because I guess you're in an environment where they
yeah,
actually
there could be blood or spit on it.
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
like goo.
All right, so goo.
I mean, like,
But if you go to, let's say you go to, maybe you're at home and you want to go to the gas station real quick, so you
Okay.
throw a pair of pants on, a shirt,
shorts and t-shirt.
shorts and t-shirt. You go to the gas station, you get a drink, you come back, you take your stuff back off, and get back to whatever your hangout clothes are. Do you throw those in the wash?
Wait, why would I go to the gas station in shorts and a t-shirt and then change when I get home?
I'm saying whatever you hang out with. How do you hang out?
This
when
is
you
how
get
I would
home?
hang out.
See, I don't usually wear a shirt when I'm at night times. Like unless it's cold, I don't wear a shirt. I'll just put like a blanket
Okay.
on or something.
Yes, I would put the clothes back on again.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, I would. Something that I've kind of started recently is that, like, if I like did that, or if I like have clothes that maybe I wore for a little bit the day before, I'll use it as my workout clothes the next
Smart.
morning,
Yeah.
and then I'll
Yes.
throw
Yeah,
them
that's
in the
good.
wash.
Yeah.
Because who cares
It's
if you
efficient.
stink with it?
Yeah,
anyway.
and like I don't care what I look like at the
My
gym.
breath-
I'm there with
listen,
a bunch of old people.
My breath doesn't smell. My breath doesn't smell.
Well, that's
but,
good.
But if I start stinking like how I smell this, we got big issues, dude. Really big issues. Because I can't tell. I'm not going to be able to tell.
Is it? I don't smell you over here, but
My armpits
smell
don't.
but are you like? Is it like a?
I'll let you smell when we're done, and you tell me what you think. Okay.
Well, you describe it for people that can't smell it.
It really does smell like it got left in the dryer.
Like
and
it's
wet.
probably
It's like a must,
kind of a
like a
must.
musty.
and
I
the,
bet that's what it was. I bet you had too big of a load.
load. Too
You
big
had
of a
too big of a load. put it in the
which
dryer.
Which is never the case.
And it
all right.
and it didn't get dried well enough. That's my theory.
We can move on.
So you're good. Go
Thanks.
smaller.
Yes,
Washing
always
loads.
a smaller load.
More efficient.
Washing.
Yes, smaller.
What's the
load,
update
more-
before Jarrett? What's the update before Jarrett gives us? What's the update on the friend challenge for your guys's?
We should have had the
we
numbers.
should have had it tallied.
Yeah, I know.
Are you guys 2 months in now?
Well, because we were talking about it a few episodes ago, where you had been down. I think at the time.
Let's see.
I think at the time, Job, like a couple weeks ago, you were at 36. I think down. I don't remember what you said.
My personal.
Yeah,
I was 35 or something.
That's insane.
All right,
That's
so
so crazy.
as of this week, say it's stupid because you can't see your own
It's so
graph,
weird.
which is really dumb.
Yeah,
You can only see everyone's graph.
Say
Yeah.
is down 40.3.
Holy moly!
I hit 39.5 as of this past Friday, but I was down 41 today.
Are you guys addicted?
Yeah, I kind of am.
Well, that's what you said. Say is that you've like kind of fallen in love with it now that you've like been able to
That's
track
so
your
awesome.
food,
Yeah,
and then like just going on walks, you feel better.
It's weird. It's like a game. Like to track it and like plan out what I'm eating is like I like it.
But
Yeah.
you've started to work after you got done playing college football. You've started to work out like other times. What changed this time where you're like, okay, now
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah, what did because we've done this twice, and both of them we've
Ended
they
up
have
not-
failed.
Yeah, I
something
don't-
has to be different this time where you either locked in more or you're like,
I really don't know like the one thing like Bailey would say the difference is I'm with her.
yeah.
she's
Um,
getting you
yeah.
in
But
shape.
no, like definitely like all of our friends, my parents, Bailey, like everybody I feel like it's more of like a known thing.
Yeah.
And it's like part of it wants me
See,
to
that's
keep
good.
going
That's-
for
that's
all,
good.
like everybody kind of like
Yeah, we had everybody doing it now,
Mhm.
and like my household doesn't have any kind of. I mean, we have sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, and that's about as much
Yeah.
candy as we have in the house. We have some maybe chips or something, but like we're all on board now to stay
Yeah.
relatively healthy. I think that
Dude,
helps.
when they started doing, I didn't have any plan to like join them and do stuff with this, but like I started paying attention in February with what I was eating, and then your guys' challenge started in March, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So in February, I was like playing around with it. I didn't have any goals or anything, but then they started talking about like, oh, I'm eating this now, or I'm doing this now. I was like, let me just cut back on a few things with what I'm doing. These protein bars I was eating in the morning that I was like, these are the healthiest thing ever. I never looked at
the metrics ones?
No. They're called perfect bars. They say on the front, it's labeled how nutrition it is, like all these vitamins.
Those things are lying.
Right, it's straight
21
sugar.
21 grams of protein. I'd eat it every morning. Literally every morning. And I was like, let me start paying attention to what I'm eating. I turn it around on the other side and like read it. It's like 32 grams of sugar.
Isn't it crazy?
Like 28 grams of like unhealthy
It's
carbs.
so messed up.
Those are
like,
those like
It's meant to.
I would eat those twice a day.
Yeah, it's
my
like those,
intake for
like-
sugar was from that.
yeah.
From the morning.
I was at 7-Eleven yesterday. I went up and I was looking at stuff because I didn't have lunch, so I was going to have a little snack up at 7-Eleven, and I was looking at those protein
Yeah.
bars. Those metric bars,
Oh,
those
the
big
metric
ones,
ones.
it's like
Dude.
480
Yeah.
calories,
Dude.
and it's like 32 grams of sugar.
Yeah, so like think about if you. Oh no, those are really good.
So good.
Some
The
of those
crisp
are.
apple pie
I
one.
love the apple pie one. The apple pie one's so good. But they are good sometimes if you like don't eat breakfast and you like because that's what they're
Yeah.
supposed to be. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be meal replacement
Replace it,
bars.
yeah.
But like if you eat it with your breakfast, like
yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible for you.
Or like a midday snack, like that's a meal.
Yeah,
That's
like
a
you just-
full meal.
Like a bar, you're like, okay, let me get some protein. It's like, no,
That's-
you just
No,
ate
that-
another lunch.
You can
Yeah.
eat that many grams of protein for like I don't know if you take 9 egg whites and that's maybe not even I don't even think that would be half of that. I
Calories,
think.
yeah.
Let me tell you guys this,
calorie-wise.
since you guys are on this kick now and you really understand how all this stuff works. When we were living down in Durham, I was on a huge health kick. I was like 220 pounds. Like I was trying to lose weight. I was fired up going to the gym like 6 days a week. Every day on the way to work, I would stop at some place called Jamba Juice. It's like a smoothie place,
Oh,
right?
yeah, people. That's real popular out west.
So I'd stop at Jamba Juice. I found this smoothie called the Peanut Butter Mood. Okay.
Oh boy,
Listen,
that already sounds
Listen.
like it's pretty loaded up.
up on the menu, it says peanut butter mood. The calories aren't on the menu. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Up on the menu, it says everything that's in it, right? Your peanut butter, your protein, milk, I'm reading it. It looks so healthy, right? So I get it 4 times a week. Every day on my way to work, I'd stop, get it. I know I'm getting a good start to protein for my day. I'm heading to the gym later that day. I'm pumped up. I'm consistent for about a month straight, drinking this peanut butter mood 3 or 4 times a week. I take Sammy there towards the end of the month. I was like, you got to try this thing. Like, I'm getting a medium every day. It's delicious. I go to order it. She's like, Brian, you've been drinking that every single day for this long? And I was like, yeah, why? She's like, you know how you were just complaining to me that you haven't dropped the weight you wanted to? Read like underneath what's in it. 4 times a week, guys, 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream. In the peanut butter mood.
Wait, they put ice cream in
1 scoop of peanut butter of vanilla ice cream.
So how many calories was it? Probably like
600 or 700.
Damn.
And I had that for breakfast every
man. It's amazing. Like some of the you don't realize
it's
what
delicious.
is in your food.
It's unbelievable.
Like
You like measuring your stuff though now. Like you love scaling stuff. We went to Drover's and you brought your own ranch.
Yeah. Greek
That's
yogurt
awesome.
ranch. Yeah.
Is it pretty good? How do you make it?
Well, TikTok, Nick will hate hearing this. TikTok, literally type in low calorie sauces, and like there's ones that are already like you can buy, but like the homemade ones are so much cheaper. And if you find like a good recipe, try them. Like just try mixing them like Greek yogurt with some other stuff.
So good, dude.
I got a lot of things I see have either Greek yogurt or cottage cheese.
Dude.
And I'm so scared
that
of cottage
cheese scares
I've
the
never
shit
tried it.
out of me.
And you know me, I'm scared to death.
But nothing.
It's a cheat code, dude.
But nothing
it's a cheat code.
should look like
I
that.
agree.
Nothing
Clumpy,
should look like that. It looks like it was left in
cottage
like a
cheese with
Tupperware.
hot honey or strawberry on top.
Ugh.
See, you're talking. I would never
That's
just
filthy.
eat it plain.
What does it taste like?
Cottage cheese? It's
is
not
it like?
great.
Is it
It's not great? I told you it's a cheat code. I'm not
but
sitting here
is
saying
it
I love it.
is it
It's chunky.
like sweeter or is it?
Depends what you put in it. You got to put strawberries. If you're eating cottage cheese plain out of the thing, we got issues.
Ebel eats cottage cheese with wheat thins or something.
Oh,
See,
oh
that's
my gosh!
That's what he told me.
He has some interesting food.
I forget what he used to
food
eat up at Cooley's.
likeness.
That Cooley could not believe what he would eat.
Cottage cheese says it is mildly creamy, slightly tangy flavor with a lumpy, soft texture due to the curds.
Oh man, yeah, I could never try.
Yeah,
it.
see, I don't.
I would blend it for 3 hours straight.
Ew, so then it's all like
Greek yogurt's amazing
Yeah,
though.
so good.
How like protein packed that is and
Yeah,
low calorie.
so good, dude.
I wonder even how that's made.
I don't know.
Those Oikos, the 000.
Oh, my
I think it's
gosh,
the 000.
Nobody
It's called.
ate that today. He
They're
sent one.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
I have them ready at home.
Yeah,
I eat
they're
them
great.
with a little bit of granola and some fruit. Yeah.
What was the class you guys were talking about before?
So I've been going to the Y in the morning.
Why does Joe give us that look like he's not doing it?
I don't know. I feel like he still hasn't really read it.
I haven't
but-
read it at all.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
that's fair then.
So in the mornings, I've been going before school. So like going at 5 and walking, maybe sauna, shoot basketball, get my shots up.
How long is the class?
I think it's like an hour.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
45 minutes, an hour. But there's always Brent. He's always been at the Y, like as long as I can remember. He has like a class in there that they work out and they do stuff very early, and it looks hectic. Like it's all body weight though, or dumbbells.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're doing high reps, that type of stuff. And like I've always remembered them for like they like will be like, all right, outside, and like they'll run
No
right to the hill
shit.
by St. Vincent. And they'll be running it, and then they'll come back in and continue like
No way.
burpees.
Is it who like what like age range like our
That's the thing. There was some younger people. Chandler,
Yeah.
he was in there. Then there's like some older people that are in it, and I don't know if they're like.
So does Brent set the class up for you, or do you got to go in there and like grab weights and like bring them into the gym? Like, you know how you said it's dumbbells
Yeah,
sometimes?
yeah.
Do you go get what you want?
He'll tell you
Okay. Before
use
the
these
class.
today, whatever.
now I've never done a workout class before. You love them, right?
It's my favorite. It's the best. I texted to say it's the best way to work out.
And like I've never done it either.
What he
That's
just
why
explained-
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
What he explained is that's how I work out every day.
Mhm.
That's what I want to do.
He's playing Young Jeezy and stuff.
Okay,
like
see that's because what you do is F45, right?
F45.
And it's like high like intensity the whole
what Say
time.
just explained. It's the exact same thing.
And like they're playing music.
You're with
like-
a partner, high music, dumbbells. You have some barbells, but nothing is like, even the strongest dude in there isn't in there to squat 300 pounds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's in there to do a ton of reps
Like get your heart rate up?
Get your heart rate up.
Exactly, I could tell.
So it's like HIIT training. It's like high
That's what
interval.
they call
Kind
it.
of, yeah.
That's what they call
That's what
it. It's a HIIT workout.
I didn't ask him exactly what it is, but I was like, I'm going to message him this week for next week. I'm going Monday for sure.
No, you're not.
100%.
I'm going too. It's in my calendar.
We'll be there.
It's 5:15, I thought you said.
5:15, yeah.
Yeah,
But I'll
so
be
How
there
much is
Friday.
Are
it?
you going
Do you
too,
have to pay
Yeah.
for it?
No,
I think if you remember,
you'll
you're
be good
good.
Monday.
Yeah.
You'll be good Monday.
Are you serious?
We are going Monday and try
5 o'clock in the morning.
5:15. it'll
Is Nick
start.
coming?
I don't know.
We got Nick there. I'd shit myself. But here's the thing. Those classes about like the HIIT stuff, your first 10 minutes are like, oh, this isn't working. And then by like minute 20 and 30, you're actually miserable.
Well, no. I've seen, looks like minute 7, I'm going to be hurt. Like, I'm nervous.
Who is this guy
but
that teaches
excited.
it? Brent.
Brett.
Brett or Brent?
Brent. I forget his last name, but he's been at the Y. Great dude.
Well,
I've known him.
I've done like walking, biking. I've been biking a lot.
Brent Jordan. His dad's
Brent
Mr. Jordan.
Okay.
The principal at Ritchie.
Oh,
Okay.
That's,
all right.
that's his son.
Well, then, Brent.
We'll see you Monday.
See you
Yeah,
Monday.
see you Monday.
Boom.
I've been doing biking and walking and
Dude,
like
that's our teacher.
hill climbing
On the left, yeah.
and stair stepping, but I haven't really done anything that has pushed my
Listen,
limits.
I've been doing so much stuff, and like from doing nothing to doing what I'm doing now is like a times 100, and I'm scared that like this is just not ready. But at the end of the day, I'm like might as well try it. Like it looks like something that if I could get into, I think I would love it.
That's the thing. I like job. I haven't had like a good I work. I mean, I'd say I'm in pretty good shape, and I work out pretty much every day. But I don't ever really sweat that much. Like I don't really get a good. The most sweating I get is mascotting and
Yeah.
doing that.
I mean, we do bike rides, but that's not. There are some times when you really got to push it up a hill or something, but you're not at a constant.
I picture of it like think of it like when we would train at Powell's place.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's a different type of workout than like how we're walking and biking.
Yeah.
It's still good what we're doing, but like somebody being like
This is
the
what you
boss
do.
of
Yeah.
it, like it makes it different.
I mean, Soup. I've thrown around the idea of doing the toughest nails this year,
Yeah,
but
it'd
I
be
don't
awesome.
know
You'd
that
love
I don't know that I can physically do that yet.
This
Like,
might be able to let you see that,
Yeah.
because like it's a mixture of like, I saw them the one day they're doing burpees and shit, which I'd rather be dead.
I hate burpees.
But they're doing that.
So good
then he's
for you,
like,
dude.
touch the wall, down and back. They're going to touch the wall like 3 times in a row. Then they're doing ab stuff, and they're getting up, and he's like, all right, hill. They all stay literally just now. Like I said, though, some of them are older, so it's not like they're like
This
like,
is
look like
literally, I'm
college
watching
guys.
what they do. This is
it's
F45.
different.
Oh,
It's identical.
yeah, we'll show you.
So it's different in the they're there to make, and what I'm trying to say is that like it's a different feel from when like we were in college playing sports. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to kill you in
Yeah.
college. Like
Yes.
when you're on a team, they're trying to actually kill you.
Yeah.
The people in these classes, they just want to
Good.
get you a good workout
Yes,
in.
it's a good
and
environment.
if you're not at the same athletic ability to somebody else,
Doesn't
they're not
matter.
gonna
No.
make
See,
fun of you for that.
I have a huge fear of like authority, and the reason I don't think I'd ever do well in like the military or the Army Corps is because I hate people telling me what, like yelling at me and screaming. I don't mind
because
people telling me
you
what
were really
to do,
considering the army.
but that's
Yeah.
that's like if you said. What's the reason you're not joining the military? It's because I don't like getting yelled at and told
Like
what to
that.
do. Like I don't mind being told what to do, but like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me, I don't think he's gonna be spitting like in my face, brim to brim.
Like I said, no. Like Jarrett said, like it is such a like. There's definitely like people look that are in their 50s in there doing this stuff. You know
That's
what I mean?
cool.
At like definitely a not as as fast a pace that Soup's going to be doing it. I
There's
won't be doing it
the
at
best
his
part
pace.
about what you're explaining, and like with these classes, the F45 I do, it's you can seriously go at your own pace. So sometimes I get partnered up with a lady that's like 65, and just because I'm picking up 30 pounds, like she might only be picking up 10, but we're both miserable. Like because we're both having to do like a shoulder press squat, and it's like I don't
We're
want
both miserable.
Yeah, like
you know something that changed my like fitness outlook.
lunges.
This
Oh,
watch.
the
Apple
watch.
Watch. It's
My
it's
Apple
unbelievable.
Watch
It's a sickness.
changed.
It's unbelievable.
Literally changed 2 years. I think that's about 2 years. I think since I bought it, it literally changed how I
It's
like
unbelievable.
view things because I know. I mean, it's not completely accurate with your calories, but I mean, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And I freaking love seeing when you guys steps and when like you guys get done with workout, when it says, say finish the workout, and then like I can send a little message. Soup, you always send me a little something, or I send you something.
I like when you can respond with the
it's
funny
so
messages.
cool. I love that, but I think
especially even if you do a workout that you're like really proud of, and
somebody sees it,
you can see all the stats and stuff that you did, and especially with walking and stuff where you can map out where you've gone.
See how many steps I'm at today.
I haven't had my watch on for a little while, but yeah,
9,076.
Holy
not
smokes.
terrible.
Oh, Buccos are playing well.
Yeah, we're about to get
5-0.
7 straight. Soup, did you sleep in today? Did you miss your workout?
Yeah,
so did I.
I'm supposed to go 7:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I missed mine today too.
So we're cranking it up from 7:15 to 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, Job, here's the thing: Sunday night we got to just go to bed at like 8 or 9. You got to go. To bed.
Do they do that every day or just on Monday?
He said Monday, Tuesday. It was 4 days a week. He has a class that's like that type of thing.
We'll check it out.
I mean, that's early.
Yeah,
that's real.
You're up before the birds are up.
Hey, but I tell you what, like today when I was getting back before I showered to go up the park, I felt good.
I bet you feel.
I was just gonna say when you're done like early in the morning,
gosh.
it's such a good feeling.
I felt so accomplished. I'm like, wow.
And then when you get home from school,
what's your and Jub's next goal? You guys like just hit your first goals, I would say, right?
Jub's got to be at his.
I'm about 6 pounds away from my actual goal.
Okay.
Like my final goal is 185, but I feel like I kind of want to keep seeing how far I can go, at least till when the challenge is over. And then when the challenge is over, I want to start really getting in the weight room.
Well, see, that's the thing. If we start doing this, that'll definitely tone you up.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
And I did what I think was two or 3 weeks ago, I went out and I got just protein stuff like powder, Greek yogurt, some other things that I could eat throughout the day, eggs, fish. And I was eating close to 200 grams of protein in a day.
Yeah.
I was like at 180 a day.
Yeah.
And that was my lowest weight loss week that week. But when I was looking in the mirror, even though I'm not like ever going to, maybe not, but I wasn't like huge. I'm not ripping out of my shirt. But I could tell at the end of the week, I felt a little bit bigger, even though I didn't lose a lot of weight. So I think once I hit 185 and probably towards the end of the challenge, then I'm going to start cranking it up.
That's good. That's good.
What about you?
I mean,
just go till you fail.
I mean, I literally though, I want to lose weight every week when we weigh in. Like I'm like, okay, I can't wait, weigh in the morning, but I'm not necessarily like when June 1st is when it ends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if like I'm gonna just like.
That's it.
I think I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, you got to.
Because I don't even feel like I'm doing that much anymore. You know what I mean? Like, like Monday through Thursday, I have like such like a plan of like how I'm.
Well, you're into a routine now.
Yeah, my routine.
It's part of your everyday life
I mean,
now.
I don't know if you remember me telling you this a month and a half ago, but I was like, when you get comfortable, it's time to stop the walking and try a different exercise. And like if you're being serious about going to those classes.
Well, I mean, I jogged
exactly
a few weeks ago, and I thought my knee was going to fall off, and now it feels good.
Yeah.
So,
and see if you relate to this too. I don't feel like eating near as much as I used to eat.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think I ate that much back when I was like 232. But I think about it throughout the day. I would just like eat whatever throughout the whole day. I mean, if I wanted to go get something on the way home, I would get 2 beef sticks, a bag of chips, a candy bar, and then I would eat that in one sitting and be like, well, all right, I got another meal left in the day. Then I'd eat the meal, and then at night I'd have a half a bag of chips. I would drink like a Mountain Dew or something, and then by the end of the day, I'd be like, I didn't eat that much. And then now when I'm actually not eating that much, when I do eat more, I kind of just feel gross.
Yeah, like sick. Like what the hell? Like I literally have regretted. There's like it was like a Chick-fil-A. Like obviously I tracked it all, but like it was just like not the type of food I'd been eating. Like cooked stuff. Like I went to Chick-fil-A, I got something, stayed under calories. I'm like, I feel like shit. Like,
I think I had a burger for the first time in probably 2 months, maybe, over at Avenue Eats. I just got a plain cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And after I ate it, I was like, that wasn't worth I just feel like shit now because it's not worth it. And I mean, you think of all the things that you have to do. If you go on a however long walk, you went on that 7-mile walk, think how many calories you burned, and then think about how easy it would be for you to just eat that in one sitting.
If we went back a year ago, I would have ate it in a snap of a finger.
Right.
Yeah.
Like how much I burned, like I could eat that so easy.
It really makes me mad when I see the calories on things now. When I was at 7-Eleven and I'm looking at stuff, like this is not worth me putting in me for the amount of work it has to do to put it off. I mean, we burn only probably 400 calories on our bike ride, and I see one of those protein bars that's 410 calories.
So pretty much I didn't do it.
Yeah, is this worth me biking?
That's what it feels like.
Jarrett, have you seen, and I know because you're living in Pittsburgh and they're doing it in the big cities, have you seen anyone talk about high rocks yet? It's like this. It started in the UK and it's made its way to America and it's spreading like wildfire. It's a hit challenge. They're about an hour to hour and a half long, depending on if you do it by yourself or with a group. And it's like medicine ball throws, like sled pushes, like row machines, and you're up against other people. And they're usually in big arenas. Like they would do
that'd
it.
be pretty cool.
They would like when it comes to Pittsburgh, I know they'll do it in like the Penn's Arena. And it's like a course pretty much. And you're up against hundreds of other people and it's like a timed thing.
Oh, wow. I've never heard of that.
It's called High Rocks. But anyway, there's this girl that's at that F45. She's a coach. She said for the past, I don't know how long, 3 or 4 months, she's not eating unless she makes it. So she knows exactly what's going into her body right now. Like she's not, she won't go through a fast food. She won't go out to eat. Like she's training. She wants to know exactly what's going into her body. Wow. She said she won't eat it unless she buys it, pretty much.
I mean, I have another event for us if we want to do it.
Dude, the Krispy Kreme one?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
This is, it's called the Stairs for Strides. It's a 5K. I think it's this weekend.
No.
This would beat me up if I tried to do this. It's a 5K.
That just sounds bad.
So it's like your regular.
Stairs.
It's your regular 5K. What's
3.2
miles of running.
3.1.
But inside of that, you have to climb 350 stairs.
How bad?
350 stairs or 350 flights?
Dude, 350 flights is like 12 steps a flight, right?
Yeah, that's. I don't know, but it goes from. You can see the map on the website. It's racepenguin.com, and you can go check it out. But yeah, it's. I'm trying to find info on it, but it doesn't tell exactly what it is. But it's a 5K, but you run up steps the whole time.
The whole entire time?
I think so. Yeah.
Which that sounds
be absolutely
miserable.
Horrible. Come on.
I couldn't believe how many people were in Pittsburgh for the marathon.
Was it crazy?
It was unbelievable. It genuinely was insane. And I'm like walking to work and I just see a bunch of people like miserable after they're done running. I'm like, damn, I kind of feel like shit now. Like I should have got my ass up and done that, but I just don't like run. I don't know why.
It's
and
miserable.
I wish and I need to get better, at least piece of shit shoes that I keep running and it hurts my knees. And I'm like, I just need to spend the money on good shoes and maybe I'll like it more.
These Brooks.
Yeah,
Brooks,
I need to do that.
They're unbelievable.
Hoka.
Yeah, I need to do that. Maybe I'll get into running
Brooks
again.
and Saucony. Those are like the two that are just.
My dad loves Saucony.
It feels like a cheat
I used
code.
to run like a mile before I would lift like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I can't do it anymore.
It's just not fun.
No, it isn't.
Horrible.
It
It's
isn't.
horrible.
It's not fun.
I would go like I would make it I used to go 2 sometimes. I'd be like, damn, I feel pretty good, and I just like I don't know what happened. I do the elliptical. I'm a big fan of the elliptical. I get like a nice 100-calorie warm up in.
Elliptical.
Yeah,
I remember you used to send snaps of you on the elliptical.
Mm-hmm.
I just discovered the stair stepper down at the gym.
cool.
That thing is so much fun. You got to get in the rhythm for it though, because the one we have is old. Not we, but the gym is old, so it's not like the one that is continually rotating the steps.
Yeah.
So it's
it's
just
like
two pedals, and you go up and down on the pedals, and it's kind of annoying. But I was on a walk up in our neighborhood, and I got to I do 5 miles, and I got to the 4th mile, and it's kind of downhill, so I just kind of started running. And by the time I got done, I was running the mile, and I didn't really realize that I was running. But I couldn't do it for what this is. So this is usual. Both runners and walkers will face the usual 3.1 miles of paved competition course, but the unique challenge of climbing 350 stairs, ascending from the Wheeling Heritage Trail at the top of Grandview Hill.
Oh, that's here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Grandview Hill. Where the hell is that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound fun.
Grandview is like
in Moundsville.
Yeah, I guess it just depends where. But if they're saying Heritage, I feel like
then yeah, it's right. Yeah, that's like you said that St. Clairsville Trail. I was like, I've never seen that in my life.
That's like almost a quarter of the Empire State Building. Empire State Building's 1,800 steps.
Oh my gosh.
Also, St. Clairsville Trail, Wheeling Trail, we have to do better. The St. C Trail was incredible.
Really? It looked nuts. How many miles was it?
What's wrong with our trail?
Oh, it's shit compared to that. Like it actually, I was generally mad how nice it was there.
How's it nice?
So
it looked bougie.
Yes, I don't even care about that. It just there was like you could tell because we were there for we walked 3 or 4 days in a row. There was never one piece of trash. So somebody is
like keeping up with it.
it.
Oh, that's the thing with the pergola, with the vines on it that you sent.
Just on the side, they had enough garbage cans that you know what I mean?
You would never just throw.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the people keeping it cleaner or they have someone doing it,
which is kind of surprising for Eastern Ohio. But you know what I think is cool? Trails that have, and I think there's a little stretch in Wheeling that has the little workout stations on the side, like pull ups and other stuff. Cool. I think that's pretty cool. Say this just popped up on my phone. Do you know Avante Williams, the old Maryland safety? He was a number one safety recruit in 2020.
What happened to him?
He was arrested and charged with second-degree murder.
Oh, good.
Where'd he go?
He went to Miami and Maryland. Avante Williams. He was a number one safety recruit.
I'm sure I heard of him before this.
Unfortunately for you Pittsburgh fans, just keep cool.
I was about to say, we need to hear from Jarrett's perspective, his last 12 hours.
It's been an unbelievable 12. Let's see. Wait, what time is it? It's maybe give it 16 hours.
Walk me through when Paul Skeens gives out a 2-run double.
Well, before that was last night. Even leading up before that, WVU baseball has been unbelievable this year. I think they are 36-7 or 39-7 or something before last night. They're ranked, I think, as high as number 7 in some polls. So I've been really getting into WVU baseball, and obviously Soup and I are pretty big WVU fans. And I mean, saying Jub, root for the Mountaineers for a little bit. And oh my gosh, so they played Pitt last night. They come up to Pitt. I've been talking shit all week to the people I work with because they're all Pitt fans, and I'm like, man, I can't wait till WVU comes up and kicks Pitt's ass because Pitt sucks in baseball. They're terrible. Their fans are horrible too. Nobody Pitt. It was at least 80-20 WVU fans at the game last night, and it was cold and rainy anyway. So WVU's up 4 in the bottom of the 9th. I'm like, man, I swear to God, I had Country Roads. I was ready to send Country Roads in our group text, and I was about to talk shit. Pitt comes back, 3-run homer. I'm like, oh boy, I'm getting a little tight here. And then I think it went walk, hit, walk, ground out to tie the game. They bring a 5th infielder in. They bring an outfielder in, give him an infielder's glove. The first pitch goes right to him. It would have been a routine double play. Hits his glove, drops onto the ground, game over, Pitt wins. They scored 5 in the bottom of the 9th to beat WVU. So now WVU might not host a regional because of the RPI, the way that it works. It's the dumbest shit in the world, but they might not host a regional because of that game. So that happens. Right after that, Paul Skeens gets beat by the Cardinals. Once again, we don't score for him. They get beat 2-1. So then they lose 6 in a row. I'm already pissed off. I go to bed. Wake up to George Pickens being traded, which to me, I'm a little. I mean, I don't know. We'll get to that in a second. George Pickens is gone, and then just about 10 minutes ago, the Pirates have lost their 7th straight. They get shut out 5-0. So my day, my sports fandom in the past 16 hours has just been miserable. Last night I was so fucking mad. That WVU game pissed me off so bad. I was just so upset because I was at the game. It was a great game because we led the whole game, led the entire game. I was so ready to talk shit, and then I just got berated in our group text. Yeah, but George Pickens trade. What do you think?
So both sides, like if they weren't going to pay him, then I get like you want to get some for him, like now, whatever. My only issue is why not draft a receiver then?
Yes.
And have some type of young guy that's going to be replacing something with him. But now it's like you didn't know you were going to do this 3 weeks ago, like when the draft happened. So now I feel like they're stuck. They still got the QB, what they're going to do there.
Disaster.
So I don't know.
I think they're in such an odd spot right now where they're in between of whether they're just going to go all in on a rebuild. But then again, why are you bringing in DK Metcalf if you're going to rebuild
for 5 years?
Which I don't understand that.
The dudes they drafted, like the defensive players, their Steelers defense is going to be solid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's like if you can't, you're going to be you're literally
going to go 9-8 again.
You're going to be the middle of the pack every time.
And we're going to have draft pick number 21. We're not going to get anyone that can make an impact, and we're going to be in the same carousel for the next 12 years, and we're not going to get to enjoy any football.
Now, do you think they really trust Roman Wilson?
Dude,
who we haven't seen.
He doesn't even know what day of the week it is.
He hasn't played a snap yet.
They thought he was going to be good, and then I think he literally just couldn't get it in camp so bad that they're like, "You'll never play this."
I mean, it's they bring in Robert Woods. Maybe he'll be the difference maker.
Old head, but he's 50.
Robert Woods is like in a retirement home. I think the return is a little weak to me. A third round.
And you know what's crazy? They were saying that's the highest offer.
And then they sent a 7th round pick with George Pickens. So
I don't know. I mean,
I thought maybe a second round.
I'll tell you this. Cowboy fans are very happy.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Dak Prescott. Here's the other thing. George hasn't had a wide receiver his entire career. George hasn't had a quarterback to throw him the ball.
Not a legit one.
I mean?
And
I'm torn.
And now he's a 2.
Now
he's going to be getting CD gets all the main attention. He's going to be, I think he might.
They're definitely going to have a really good offense,
yeah.
But I'm torn because George was such a fucking disaster.
Head case, he was.
I mean, he was a disaster. I still remember when we went to the Thursday Night Football game in the blizzard. The game, we're
fighting that dude.
Sitting there,
fighting the dude in the end zone.
We were like, "Where's George at?" George in the back of the end zone, fighting a guy up
Denzel
against
Ward,
the wall. Yeah, Denzel Ward's up against the wall, and George is punching him against the wall. But I don't know. I'm torn. I liked George, but I also think he was a complete disaster in the locker room.
And it's just like, maybe though a good quarterback will help him not be as crazy.
Yeah.
But you guys didn't have it.
Jerry Jones ain't gonna put up with shit, I'm sure. But who knows with him? I think that guy's
they might do 1 year and done for all we know. So.
Yeah.
Can you imagine his value if he goes like 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns? What he's going to get paid.
John, what do you think Nick thought of the trade?
Well, I wasn't going to ask. I don't know anything about anything.
Do you know who George Pickens is?
I mean, I know who he is. I don't know.
The picture of him staring at his TV.
Yeah, when he got drafted.
He's got a shiesty mask.
He was in his shorts and a T-shirt.
You talking about him fighting, and I don't know if you guys want to switch topics right now.
Go ahead.
But we got to put this debate to bed, and I'm glad you two are here because I know what Cooley would say.
Oh, I know what you're going to bring up.
This debate has been going on. People have been talking about this all over social media. We've heard about it a ton of times. It's been, honestly, I'm kind of tired of hearing about it because I have some opinions about it. The 100 people versus the 100 humans versus the one.
What's your opinion about it?
I
have like an exact number.
Now.
At first, I was 100% certain that this gorilla was going to win this fight. I thought he's going to pick up the first guy, smash him onto the ground, and then just go and start tearing people in half.
Yeah.
But 100 people, if you look at 100 people in a room, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And like, if you just pile on top of him and just wail at him and start pulling hair and teeth, I just don't think there's any way for a gorilla to win a fight.
Yes.
So I literally thought like you, like Spencer and Cooley, I forget how they were talking about it, and I was like, you guys are nuts. A gorilla is just ripping our jaws. Sure, poke their eyes or biting your hand off. Like all that, nothing's going to hurt them. And then it's like 100 is so many that it's like, Spencer's like, he has to get tired at some point.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, still part of me is like, how are we going to hurt him?
Yes.
How
are you going to hurt him?
We couldn't even, how are we hurt him?
We're not going to be able to pierce his skin.
They're like, get the eyes and eventually, I don't know. So I don't know how we're actually going to, what's the blow that kills him? But I think we could get him.
If he's a fully pissed gorilla, like enraged.
Spencer said this too. This was a good point. You got to have 100 people ready to die. Like this is like it's like being scared would be a reason we couldn't kill him.
Yes.
But if you're like this is your fam. Like, you will die. Everyone you know dies if you don't kill him.
Like, who's the first? Someone's
Dead.
whoever the
So
first
bad.
5 guys are.
The first person getting ripped apart.
He's getting thrown.
In a fraction of a
He's
second.
getting actually thrown 20 yards from that gorilla.
Yeah.
Like that video of that raccoon that gets.
Did you
thrown.
see that wildlife specialist say how many it would actually take for us to
No.
beat him? There's a guy who like specializes.
Tell me it's not above 100.
it's below.
I was
This
gonna
wildlife specialist said like if
Really?
this actually happened, 100 humans is way too many. You need about 45.
That's what I was going to say. 40.
Yeah,
I
he
was
said
gonna say
about
40.
45 is more than enough to.
Jared shaking his head.
You don't think
Nope.
so?
Listen, I get it.
You think
Guys,
100 guys?
you
100
know-
is a ton.
I'm a gorilla guy.
Yeah.
I love gorillas. I think they're so sick. But here's the thing with 100 people. How many at a time can
Can
hit
you
the
actually
gorilla?
get-
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like
there's
only about
you're
10 to
crowd-
12,
I mean,
yeah.
No, you're not standing around it punching it like
Like
straight up.
what's the game we were playing? Sons of something?
yeah, Sons of the Forest. Like,
Where you,
yeah,
like, hit shit
we're
like
just
this.
hitting
Hey,
them in a circle.
Being serious, what number are you? There's 100 guys. What number are you hoping you are to attack the gorilla?
Damn near last.
100,
100.
yeah.
Don't even make me fight. I don't even want to fight.
Because it's
the
not-
first 10, you're done.
No, but I don't think it's one person running after the other.
But Jared, I get what Jared's saying though. Like, yeah, if we have 100, but 50 of us can't hit him at once.
Yeah, but I think you dog pile him. And
Yes.
And then he goes like this.
I wish Spencer, literally though, you know how Spencer sends his long messages. He was good with this, so I'm going to say some things he made me think about. I didn't think about. So like,
I know he's passionate about
dude,
this. See,
books he was sending. So like, a gorilla in reality might literally turn that first person's body into dust.
Yeah.
But like, not realize like they're dead. Like, they're not thinking of it like a human. Like, okay, now
Yeah,
on
now
my
I'm
now I
next
gotta
one,
find 2. Yeah.
he might be beating up a dead body and get people.
Now there's 20 of them on top of him.
Like, so I was like, I didn't think about like he will get tired at some point.
Will he though?
Yeah, he will. He'll be pouncing on somebody that's been dead a year ago. No idea, and like maybe that helps us.
The first 3 to 5 people are dead.
Done.
So
They're done.
easy, dead.
So dead.
Yeah.
Like ripped in half,
A fist,
head ripped
a foot,
off.
another fist, a bite. Dude.
Coop
Chubb,
said
it
the
makes-
first person.
What'd you say? What was he
Coop
saying?
was saying the first person. It's the most brutal thing
Yeah.
that's ever happened on the planet.
Yeah, goner.
Like,
I think about when Steve-O and Pontius on Wild Boys went and saw those gorillas and like up close and how horrified they were.
be.
Like
I can
just
imagine.
just have it. They were dressed as in banana costumes and they went up and were like just like up close with them.
Uh-huh.
They were literally horrified of them. Like it just was walking by and they were just horrified. To me, that's another factor of like
Yeah.
is just fear.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be like, if you have people that are scared, then you won't do it. Like, it has to be 100 dudes. Truly, like, this is the end of the world.
Yeah.
If you guys
like
don't somehow
true
find a way,
like Spartans, like
Yes,
where they're like
yeah.
ready to die. Jump,
Yeah.
you chat GTP?
No,
or
I
GPT,
was
whatever.
looking up. I was trying to see if because I didn't know what to search up, but there was a story that I remember of this people being in this jungle with these chimps, and even a chimp
oh, hell
alone,
no. They scare me.
like a big chimp,
All
a
them
big
gums.
full-grown adult chimp. Have you ever seen one without hair? They look like any human being on steroids, like
Wow.
They're
like
so
Jack.
strong.
And those things just tear people apart. And I
How
think
heavy are
there were these chimps that were in this forest, and they I think they were going through a jungle, taking pictures or something, and something happened, and this tribe of chimps was following these humans
Yeah.
through the jungle. And something happened, and they just caught these and just tore them apart, like
Holy
just
moly.
ripped them apart. Like
oh,
for some reason, they go
makes
for
me wanna
like
throw
the-
up.
I mean, look at that guy.
Somebody said, yeah, girls got too much ass on them.
Gosh, they're so cool.
Yeah,
They're so
beautiful.
Imagine them
sick.
running at you like this, like
Yeah.
how they be like.
Oh my,
quiet,
yeah,
like,
they do
standing up,
the how that noise get like
Yeah.
that like hollow like popping noise.
there was a debate.
Are they an apex predator in their area?
No, they're omnivores. They eat they don't eat. I mean, they
Yeah, I don't-
eat meat, but they don't eat. They
Everything?
don't go after things to eat
Okay.
them. They
Are
like,
they? Do they?
But
not
who hunts
bamboo.
them? Who hunts them in the jungle?
Shit, you got some balls.
No, yeah, you're right. Then they would be. They'd probably.
they're
be
not
the
a predator.
apex.
Let's see.
They're
I
just
don't know, they
apex.
might be-
They're
Are
like-
gorillas apex predators? No, gorillas are not considered apex predators. While they are strong and can be formidable opponents, they don't typically prey on other animals in a way that defines them as apex predators.
Oh, okay.
Gorillas are herbivores, meaning they primarily eat plants, with some exceptions for termites and ants.
They're that big and they
Oh, they
eat
are
no
omnivores.
protein.
They are
Instead of
herbivores.
hunting, they help manage their forest ecosystems through their diet and seed dispersals. That's pretty cool. So they help the environment.
They're chill guys.
Yeah, they're just some chill guys.
They are chill guys. They're so fucking cool. I just
They're
love gorillas.
beautiful.
I'm gonna see if I can get a real.
There was the argument too. Full-grown silverback gorilla against a full-grown
Dude, holy
grizzly
fuck!
bear.
First reel on my Instagram.
What is it?
A gorilla.
Dude, it's literally they're listed.
That looks like a baby one. Am I right?
That's a female.
Oh, okay.
That's a female. Females,
Literally
like, when you see a
first
picture
reel.
of a gorilla, it's normally a male. Females are much smaller.
Yeah.
Kerchak
Oh my
from
god, he just knocked the
Tarzan.
shit out of that guy.
But have you
He
ever,
just knocked this dude over.
There was-
walking.
you ever
And
seen
then
him just grab?
First comment says 1 man down, 99 left to go.
Have you ever seen the videos of them just grabbing grabbing like photographers by the ankle and just dragging them into the forest? Have you ever
Hell
seen
no.
that? It's crazy.
Terrifying.
Like they'll just walk by like real casual, reach out, grab them, and then take them into the forest.
Well, why are they taking them?
Just
They're not
'cause
eating 'em.
No, they don't. I don't think they're necessarily doing it. They it's almost like they're
They're
messing
funny.
with them.
Like they're helping them.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
But I mean, there's videos like the thing about them too is they're somewhat intelligent, which is scary a little bit.
They're us like 1,000. No,
Um,
way more than that.
But then there's the argument: full-grown silverback gorilla against a full-grown grizzly, full-grown
grizzly bear.
They
Not
say
even close.
grizzly's crazy.
It's
I
gotta-
didn't know
it's
that.
not even close.
I don't know anything
No,
about
grizzly-
grizzly.
I don't
grizzly
think-
bears are top 3.
I don't think 100 men would even.
There's only
come
3. There's only
close.
3 animals that hunt humans.
Oh, that's a
Active.
good.
Wait, no,
that's
wait. Somebody asked me this.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
There's 3 that hunt
I
humans.
forget where I was. I might have been at work. Somebody said
Crocodile, grizzly bear,
Fuck a
polar bear, I think.
polar bear.
Polar bear.
Polar bears. What I was about
Somebody
to ask about.
said,
I heard them
"Oh my
things are
gosh,
crazy.
Jubb, is that right?
Yeah.
What the hell
Are
was
those the 3?
I mean, I'd assume there's probably. I mean, there's things that'll
Let me
kill
fact-
humans,
let me
but
fact
they don't
check
actively hunt.
Polar bears.
I think
hunt?
polar bears
Oh,
are the
yeah.
I'll
only.
never be in Antarctica. Fuck
I think
that.
polar bears are the only animals on the planet. I think
Dude,
that
do you know what
actively
polar
hunt
bears can
human-
do?
or that
What's the
see
scariest?
humans as prey.
Polar bears can smell us from a mile away, which is terrifying.
Somebody asked me a question that,
I'll
like the
never be
gorilla
there.
question, and I think it was like, I forget how many people they said against a polar bear, and I said I don't think a human could even. I don't think a number you could put on that, because how are you going to hurt a polar bear with your bare hands? You
It's
couldn't
lions,
get through-
tigers, polar bears, large crocodiles, leopards, bears, Komodo dragons.
Komodo dragons.
I hate those.
Apex
So I
predators
just
are-
asked. It says, I said, how many unarmed people could kill a polar bear? And it said, in reality, it is extremely unlikely that unarmed people could kill a polar bear,
Mhm.
and doing so would come at enormous cost. The weight of a polar bear
City.
is up to a silverback gorilla. I think I looked it up. It was like they're between 300 and 400 pounds. A full-grown polar bear is 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, that's not even
They
close.
stand up to 10 feet tall. They had the bite force of over 1,200 psi, which is enough to shatter bone. They have thick fat and fur, dense bones, a strong skull, and they're capable of killing seals with a single blow.
How about their defense
So
mechanism?
the first
Are they the
5
final
guys,
boss?
the first 5
What,
guys
Jarrett?
are getting
I mean-
boom, boom, and they're all dead.
I mean,
Then-
polar bear, they're like the final boss on the planet, right?
They'll go to block a punch, and literally this arm will go through their head. The bone will just go through their head.
It says 50 to 70 unarmed adults might be able to overwhelm a polar bear through sheer mass, assuming they could dogpile it, hold it down, and attempt to suffocate it or crush vital areas.
So that's how you're going to kill it, is suffocate?
I just,
No
man,
chance.
It
I don't
says-
think.
Expect significant casualties. Dozens could die before the bear is neutralized, and if coordination is poor, even 100 plus people might fail. That's a better debate. That's a way better debate.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think it would even be close.
Grills are too much like this. Like
Yeah.
something that's like that.
All
and then
four-
stands up 10 foot. Yeah.
And they're fast as hell too, aren't they?
Yeah,
I would never be.
I think that's up to
Are they
30?
only in Antarctica or no?
I hope.
I think.
Because I will never.
Imagine they came to Wheeling.
locked up.
Hey,
somewhere.
no, but seriously, I don't know how long this, I'm sure we could Google this, but like a polar bear's skin is black and their defense mechanism is their fur.
What did you say to me?
Polar bear's skin is black, their fur is white.
It's translucent.
It's their
it reflects the
defense
sunlight.
mechanism.
Because they're in Antarctica?
so they can hide.
So to me, they're white. Their skin's white.
They're terrifying.
But yeah.
That's amazing. What an animal. I love
Why
animals.
is that?
I love animal
That
talk.
should be extinct. I'll say that. Like, there's some animals that go out. I see people talking about it. Like, those things should not be roaming shit.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, so it's the polar bear has actually a gorilla has a stronger bite force than a polar bear, which is surprising, but
Let's put them in front of
great white shark. Oh, what about that? What about 100 people in the water against a great white shark?
In the water, you're
that's
dead.
impossible.
Nope. We're in his home.
You gotta be named more.
We're in his home.
What about a hippo?
No.
No, I don't think either.
I've
No.
Dude,
I've seen hippos with some fucked up teeth. That'd chop your whole arm off.
No.
I
Brush
love
your head
watching
like a watermelon.
Yeah, I love watching
I've
hippos
seen
eat
that,
watermelon.
yeah. Imagine
so
if they were
cool.
like aggressively trying to pop a head.
I mean, it would be. I don't think there's a lot of animals I think that would
Joe,
beat 100 men.
They grab your head like the juicer off of Ned's Declassified, squeezing food.
All right, here we go. This
like
is the last thing.
Rey Mysterio and did you
Great
see I
colleague.
sent you that?
All right, last thing.
A lifelong enemy.
No,
It's
listen.
Great Collie.
Here we go. This is the normal or nah thing that I do on the radio.
That was cool the other
day. So it's like,
Wait, say the movie one that you did on the
which
radio.
one was? What
Are
I
you going to
asked?
do any movie ones or can I do them?
You can ask him whatever.
All right, you're in a movie theater, sitting at the very, very top.
Is that normal or not?
No,
That's
What?
not normal.
no.
I love sitting.
You
at the
don't.
top.
You don't think all the way in the back, like at the top.
I see. I'm horrible for these things because I'm such a weirdo. I want to know the situation. Is it a packed theater?
No,
one's
you
in
just
there.
walk in and you're like the first couple people to be in there.
I'm not going to the very top. No,
Really?
I'm going middle. I want the best possible seat.
All right. So what about very front?
Fuck no.
Same.
No, that's
no way,
insane.
bro. You're
That's
sitting there.
insane.
You're sitting there
I
like
watched
this watching
Hunger
the movie.
Games. Not Hunger Games. Something in middle school with a whole bunch
Your
of eighth
your
graders
neck's
and
hurting.
Philadelphia went. Some movie that was insanely packed. I sat like this all the time.
If it's an empty theater and there's anybody in the first 5 rows, you
I would
be
leave
kicked out of the
yes,
theater.
that's
doing something
crazy, dude.
I think going to the top is normal.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think it's not normal. I would
Yeah.
not go to the very top.
Checking your phone throughout the movie, even if it's on low brightness.
Is it normal? Is it
normal or not?
Man, I don't know if that's
It's
normal.
normal. People do it, but I wouldn't do it.
So you think it's normal? But I'm saying, do you think personally that it's normal?
Oh man, that's tough.
Checking it.
Checking it, even if it's low brightness
So
during
like
the
meaning
movie.
like no
I
one
think-
can really see it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's normal. I'm gonna say it's normal.
It is. It's normal.
It is,
Um,
but I don't
What do you
it.
think, Joe?
I think it's normal. I don't do it like you, but I think it's normal.
As long as you don't have your brightness
Yeah,
on.
the brightness is
Like
crazy, dude.
Nick, my dad, be like this.
Then the other movie one was light conversation during the
Hell no.
no, not during the movie, not
Oh.
during the movie, during the
Previews?
previews.
That's normal.
That's normal, but
Yeah,
I don't
that's
do
normal.
it.
Yeah.
No,
If
I'm locked in.
One
during
thing
the
about
movie.
me, when I go to the movies, I'm there for the experience.
From
I
the
need
start to the back.
everything. I need it all. I need to be there way before anything even thinks about starting. See every trailer, and then watch the movie inside.
We got to see the Minecraft.
All right,
movie,
we're
man.
gonna go real quick through this real quick. Thinking you'd be okay if a major tragedy hit the world just to shake things up, normal or not?
Thinking you.
Like thinking you would be okay if a major tragedy hit the world just to shake things up, like a zombie apocalypse.
Oh hell no, not normal.
No, that's not normal.
Sometimes hoping for a minor accident so you can take a break from life,
Nah, that's fucked. That's
like
crazy.
a broken arm or a
No,
broken
not
leg.
normal.
not-
I've been hurt
Man,
too much.
I've
get
thought
it.
about it sometimes.
See, I get it, but then when you think about, I have to rehab my dislocated leg, whatever.
Yeah,
you
so
get.
you've
that
been
ain't
through it. Like,
I'm not.
I'm gonna say
need
no,
to
not
be
normal.
Let's see. Watching violent or disturbing videos online out of morbid curiosity.
Not normal.
normal.
I think it's normal too.
No way.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
messed
normal.
up
It
too,
is.
but I think it's normal.
Which I don't do. I
Which
hate
maybe it
that.
is normal because I know you guys do that. Like
Yeah.
Jub's Instagram's full.
I literally thought of Jump
Yeah, me
just seeing
too.
crazy shit on
Yeah.
his Instagram.
Keep going.
Feeling angry at people who seem too happy or positive.
See, I don't.
No.
I don't think it's normal. But
That's not
people do
normal.
that.
That's
like, there's
not
a lot
normal.
of people
you
that
gotta
do
be
that.
evil for that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We know,
but
we know dark evil.
Oh,
I
we
don't-
know lots of evil.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people think that's okay.
Secretly enjoying when a powerful or successful person fails publicly.
That's normal. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's-
normal.
See, again, that's messed up. I don't think it is, but
It's
a lot
I
of
normal,
think
but that
that's
doesn't mean
normal.
You have to do it.
yes, okay,
People definitely are
Yes.
like, oh, good. This person, this actor, they look like shit.
yes.
Back to the original one. Believing you'd function better in a post-apocalyptic world than the current one.
No,
Not
not
normal.
normal.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think.
that's
I don't.
That's Survivor. Like,
Yeah.
that's like thinking you can. Like, I want to be able to use a microwave.
Yeah,
and shit.
I think it's normal for us to think like we would be okay, but we wouldn't be able to function
I
better.
don't know why. Oh, microwave.
But say is right. I want to be able to wash my dishes. Like,
Being more interested in a news story because it's tragic or horrific.
No,
Oh,
not
that's
okay.
not-
not okay.
It's not okay though, but I'm
It's
not
not
saying
okay.
it's.
it's not okay, dude. But I'm laughing because I know people think that's okay. Like they
Yeah.
think that's normal.
Let's see. Boy, these are all just dark. It says occasionally hoping a natural disaster cancels everything so you don't have to deal with it.
Hell no.
No, that's not okay.
Maybe after COVID, I think. I wouldn't say that COVID was a disaster. Well, I guess
COVID
it
was a disaster.
Yeah, I guess
Thinking
it
you could
was.
get away with something terrible if you really wanted to.
Not okay.
I think it's normal,
Yes.
but I mean, doing it,
Oh, so nah, then it's no, no, not normal.
I think it's normal.
I guess Soup's just a good guy.
Yeah.
No,
I
dude.
mean, I've
Maybe
never
I'm saying
wanted
that-
to do some crazy
say-
shit, but I definitely have like been like, I could get away with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's what you think, but so does everyone else that gets caught.
No, I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Thinking about it, not like
Yeah, not actively doing it.
yeah.
All right, and then let's see if I can find one more here.
One more, and then I got to give a big time shout out here.
Let's see. I'm trying to find one that's good. God, these are all dark. Okay.
Yeah, give me like a normal one here.
Looking at a crowd and imagining how easily it could descend into chaos.
Jesus.
Not normal.
Not normal.
Not no.
That's some like
Stop.
that's some ancient Greece
Yes.
shit. Like
Yeah.
Is it normal that, and I think, well, not this definitely isn't normal when large crowds and we think about what alt would be the
Oh,
would
yeah.
be the best.
Marvel
Let me ask you guys this.
brain rot.
When the back in the day in ancient Greece, the people that would have to be in the big arena to like fight lions and stuff,
Coliseum?
were they like prisoners that were getting in trouble?
Yeah,
yeah,
or would
I
people
would
do it
imagine.
for
Watch
entertainment?
Gladiator.
Or would you do it for entertainment?
Well, no, I mean, some of those guys were like, I think they were soldiers. Some of them were soldiers, but most of them were prisoners that they made do that.
to fight the lions.
If you were not a prisoner doing that, you had to wake up and just have some big ass like, yeah, I'm dying soon, and I'm going out in glory.
yeah,
because you are not doing that.
All
that's
right,
not normal.
Shout out.
My last shout out here. I gotta shout this guy out, and I wish I could pull it up on the screen. We don't have it set up today. I know you. I'm pretty sure you know this guy. Job might. Retro Samuel. You know this guy?
This ain't the guy that threw
This guy that dresses up in these old retro fits.
Oh my goodness!
Fucking the coolest shit ever. This guy's awesome.
Retro Samuel.
Retro Samuel.
I gotta look something up. That baby Ty.
And why are you giving him a shout?
He looks like
Just 'cause
Mr.
he just needs-
Rogers.
yeah, I'm just
Needs
gonna.
it.
He just needs a cool.
just
I mean, look
needs it.
how sick.
What's the top comment say on that?
Dog shit.
I hope they're
Classic,
nice to him.
classic elegance. My dad would have loved this. So handsome.
Oh,
My World War II
So
grandpa
people are hyping
dressed
him up.
similar like that.
What's his
looking,
name?
looking
Samuel?
good,
Retro
bro.
Samuel.
Retro Samuel.
Sam.
I mean, look at him. Look at Retro
Yeah,
Samuel.
that does look good.
All right, Sam. We give you the thumbs
Job.
up.
I like.
Job.
I like that people are like showing
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sam's,
me too.
Sam's
Great
rocking with it.
perspective on retro winter wear.
All right, well, there you go. Watch Retro Samuel. On
Look, there he
Instagram.
is.
Thanks to Say for joining us.
Thank you,
Sue,
Say.
Yep.
Jarrett, myself, thank you for watching an episode of the Pine Room Podcast. We'll be back here next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you back here in the Pine Room.